little video to show you the latest project just come in the workshop, and it is this RG250. So this has been brought into me by somebody that purchased an RG500 that I painted for a business down south. It was actually All Strokes I painted the bike for. So the guy, he bought this bike. He bought the RG500 first, and he's seen the paint job that I put on the bike. He was really chuffed with it. It's a Barry Sheen paint job that I put on that bike. You can check that out on the channel. There is some videos on that. There's some good videos of me actually doing the paint job, and there's some videos of the paint job as it's finished. But yeah, so this is another bike he's bought, and he wants it painting also in the Barry Sheen colours. But this one is going to be done in the DAF colours. So we're going to paint this the Barry Sheen DAF colours. That's what the customer wants. So that's what the customer's going to get. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Carl. Hello. This is another bike that I've done. So this one is actually mine. I purchased this from Keith at All Strokes when I did the RG500 for him, before he sold it to the guy that now owns the RG in the workshop there. But yeah, so this is mine. Obviously it wasn't like that. I've painted this bike, and I painted the bike for the Barry Sheen event at Oliver's Mount. I did it not last year, the year before. I took it to that event, and I come away from the event basically being an organiser for last year's event. So I got that job of organising last year's event, and seeing as I was organising the event, I thought it'd be nice to have my own bike race at the event. So I built this classic superbike. It's a 750 S-Rad. And this can also be seen on my channel, so if you check out my videos you'll see lots of videos on this bike, the ups and downs of the build, and there's some videos of the racing and some videos just at Oliver's Mount of basically the Barry Sheen event and things like that. So take a look around the channel and check those videos out. This bike here, this was one, I've never had a brand new bike, so I purchased this for myself this year. It's brand new. I'm always working. You've got to have nice things, haven't you? So it's the 60th anniversary World GP Edition R7. I'm not really interested in mega powerful bikes anymore. This is ample for me to have a bit of fun on. So yeah, that's just a bit really little description of where we're at with the next job, being this bike, and also a bit of information on other work I've done, which includes obviously the TZR 253MA, which there's lots of videos on this. In fact, there's a feature video on the channel. It's my main video. When I put the bike together, me and my wife went up on the tank roads, and we did a bit of flybys so you can hear the bike really coming on song. It sounds really well, this bike. It's got JL pipes on it, so I did a deal with JL Direct, and they did me a huge discount on the pipes for this bike for a bit of advertising. So I got these JL pipes. They're carbon end cans, stainless steel expansion chambers, if you can see them there. But they're absolutely lovely pipes. I've got to keep pushing these. If you've got a TZR 253MA or a two-stroke bike, JL pipes, they are pretty much, they are the one. I like them. I do like the JL pipes. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a bit of a look at everything, especially if you're new to the channel. you can see some of the things I do. It's mainly bike related. I also do a lot of accident damage vehicles. I'm a panel beater paint sprayer at trade, so there's loads of different vehicle related things on the channel. And something different I've got a lathe, which I've not done much with yet, but it's going to come in handy for lightening parts on bikes, making things that you haven't got. It's like you break something and you just want to make something, or put a thread on something. If you knackered a thread, you can put a thread on something, things like that. We did a wheel bearing job and we needed to press the old bearing. I don't know if we needed to press the old bearing out or if it was putting the new bearing in, but basically we ran this down to do whatever we were doing. I think it was to press the new bearing in, so the lathe come handy for that, just to take a bit of metal down off that so it'd fit to press it in. Anyway, that's something different. So yeah, I guess this is a bit of an introduction to me kind of video, showing you what I do, all projects I've got going on and so on. The shop, so it's my own garage. Built this myself. Obviously we put planning in and did everything that we should do properly. It's not finished, there's a few things to do. As of yet, I've put like extraction in there for when I'm painting. That door needs paneling across still. We've got all the strip lights up, the ceiling needs painting. Floor needs another paint. Could do the gaps. I'm going to do some of the gaps outside. So we've got obviously the water traps there for the compressors, just a masking machine there, heater that's going outside, and the fan unit down there, it's going to be mounted so it's blowing fresh air into the workshop when I'm painting. So we've got like positive pressure, so the room will be sort of pressurized. There'll be more air coming in than going out, so ideally when we open a door, the dust will not come from outside in, it'll blow it out. So yeah, the back room was built second, this room was built second, so this was like an old shed just sort of tied on to the new front of the workshop, and it was only like last year I think that I got this knocked up. So it's all double skinned, it's insulated, it's absolutely spot on. Before I got this room built, so this back room, it just basically had my bike stored in it, and there was a roof on it, like bitumen roof, and it was leaking in and it was pissing all manky water all over my bikes. It was a nightmare. I didn't have the R7 then. I didn't have that then because obviously I wasn't racing. I didn't have the TZR 253. In fact, I just got the TZR 253MA when I started to build this workshop in here, because it was sat in here. There's some videos actually of it sat along here in the old workshop. If you have a look at some of the old videos, you'll see it's sat in the old workshop on a stand, and that toolbox is there, and it's like an old wooden knackered workshop kind of tied onto this, and it had a bit of a wall there, and all this roof was pissing in onto the old. I've got an old RD 125 under there. I'll pull it out at some point. But the bitumen roof did a load of damage to my old Montesa, so it leaked in, and that's the damage it did to the tank. So that bike was like in pretty decent condition until the roof leaked in on the bike, but I'll just have to prep it up and paint it again. So yeah, a bit about me and a bit about the workshop, and now I'm going to put this lovely bike, this RG250, I'm going to put it on the ram through there, and I'm going to get on and rub these bits down here and get them into primer ready for paint. So this is the TY80 project I'm on with. Keep a lookout for videos coming on this. I'm going to get pushed on with this one next, so I need to have this done before Christmas ideally. It's going to be a really nice little TY80 when it's done, this one is. So I'm going to get cracked on now anyway. I'll see you in a video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, if you've fallen onto these videos, or if you've fallen onto this video, stumbled across it more like, and you're interested in bikes, working on vehicles, car bodywork, learning car bodywork, learning to paint, specialist paint, accident damage, anything like that, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.